Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, beloved. Hello, and welcome. Getting it together. It is wonderful to be able to connect with each one of you today. Hi, hello, and how are you? How do you do? How do you do? For those of you who will be live, thank you for being live. I appreciate it. It's wonderful. Oh, wait, am I early? No, wait. Is this a picture? Oh, I'm just going to say, hey, Judith, good morning. Good morning. I was going to call you today and check on you. I still will. Um, so to see how you doing. Virginia from Virginia. Good morning. Good morning. So good to see you. Good to see you and welcome. Yeah, so for those of you who will be live, let's do it. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it. All right. For those of you who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on. I could appreciate that. I'll be looking forward to it. Wonderful. And for those of you who will be used by Papa at any point down the road to help this girl to be encouraged, I appreciate it. All of us, like we all have different roles in life. Our lives take different paths. And so it is such a blessing. It is, as I have learned and grown and matured over the time, uh, that maturity throughout the years allowed me to accept people for where they are and to appreciate what they have to offer and to not get caught up in what I don't have, but to honor and recognize and gi- give gratitude, practice gratitude for where I am already, for what I have already. Um, I certainly spent years frustrated about what I didn't get, right? Certainly spent years of that just really and I'm not cured. I can get caught up in that if I'm not careful, if I'm not paying attention. I'll find myself caught up in um failing to leverage, failing to maximize moments, opportunities, experiences because I get caught in the focusing in what I didn't get, right? What I don't have, as opposed to being mindful and present in the moment. Girl, you breathing, okay? I think somewhere I read we get 15,000, anywhere between 13,000 to 15,000 breaths a day. And you taking all those. And not only are you taking them, Catherine, but you are taking them without any kind of assistance. So really, there's something that it's okay. It's a part of the human psyche and growth experience to want more. Right? Good morning, Dorian. Welcome. Welcome. Sending love back to you. It's a part of us. Like if we don't want growth or expansion, then something's going on with us. So it's a part of our being to want better, right? To want to expand, to want to increase. But there's a catch there if we're not careful. That wanting of more could have us forfeiting, right? That wanting of more could have us forfeiting um, what we have. It'll have us moving forward and dismissing the tremendous blessing that's right in front of us, right? We won't stop in the moment and really have appreciation for, and really have appreciation for that which does already exist. And so I am tremendously grateful for the appreciation for what we do have, for what I do have, for what I have experienced, for the knowing of what is mine. Like, just grateful in so many unbelievable ways, just beyond grateful I am. And so when I think about gratitude and gratefulness, gratitude for what you have, for what we have matters. It just does. So last week we talked about leaning into the dream that Papa has for us and the opportunities that await us, the opportunities, that are available for us, and leaning into and seeking into those opportunities and things like that. Um, but like, to really leverage last week's conversation, gratitude has to be our attitude, right? Gratitude has to be the attitude of our mind, the attitude of our being. Because if we are talking about opportunities, if we're talking about leaning into dreams, we're talking about things that we desire, we hope for, we believe in for ourselves. And if we fail to appreciate what we already have, the dream that is already manifested, the ground that we've already gained, the blessings and privilege that uh, we currently get to experience, if we fail to do that, beloved, then we hinder, right? The possibility, we hinder the flow, we hinder the arrival at the new. So it's something as simple as think about as parents. If our children, when our children appreciate what we do now, good morning, Ray, welcome. Gratitude is our attitude. Yes, yes. When our children appreciate what we do now, we are much, 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 much more likely to do more, right? Anybody, not just our children, but with anyone appreciates what we do now, we are much, much, much more likely to do more. We are much more likely to do more. And as we do more, right? As we do more, um, it's what we want to do. Like, as a parent, is what I want to do. Like, we get the privilege and the pleasure and just the good feeling from being able to give our children, being able to serve, being able to, right? But when there is a lack of appreciation, then we block it up, right? We like, So there's this flow that's stopped. When there's this absence of appreciation, a flow is stopped. Think about that. We stop the flow. When we fail to appreciate where we are, when we fail to honor what's going, and leverage and be mindful of where we are right now, we block the flow of future blessings. Because if you just think about it, there's this absence of thank you, this absence of I appreciate this absence of I'm so grateful. When there's this absence of it, right? It's almost like that unlocks the future giving and the future blessing. Right? If you think about just the flow, the natural flow of things. When you give to someone and they are grateful and appreciative and they express it and they remind you of it and they're thankful and you are much, much, much more willing to give more, to give again. You are much, much, much more willing to entertain the thought of blessing them, further. Whereas if they seem like it didn't even matter, if they don't recognize it, if they act like you hadn't done anything, like you shutting it down, right? They increase the likelihood of, no, I'm not going to keep giving over there because they don't even acknowledge that I done, right? And so we block, so we shut we shut down the flow. We block the flow. We block the flow. We hinder our blessing. We hinder our Catherine. Hi, honey. So good to see you. Good morning. I love you right back. I love you right back. So good to see you, honey. So yeah, we hinder the flow of things. So for our own benefit, I encourage us, I admonish us, I, strongly recommend, look, beloved, just take some time. So there's Epicurus said, do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things that you only hoped for. Again, do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things that you only hoped for, beloved. So I was speaking of that almost in the reverse, in the sense that it is imperative that we are grateful for what we have, because that positions life, right? God, that positions others to, it's the reaping and sowing, right? So you sow gratitude and you receive back that which gratitude has to offer. And so making sure that we always are positioned to give back, that we are consistently positioned to give back, to give back in appreciation, to give back in gratitude, right? That are appropriate. I mean, like, just seriously, what better response is there when someone has given, someone has sown, someone has blessed you in some way? What better response is there than to say thank you? Than to say thank you. I appreciate you. That blessed me. I'm grateful for, right? Morning love back to the real world. Morning love back to the real world. Waking with my cousin. Much love. Happy 2024. Amen. Amen. Hey, cousin. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. So, Catherine's first time. Welcome. Welcome. And Margie, happy 2024. Welcome. Welcome to both of you. 2024. So, I'm trying to, everybody who is coming in for the first time on 2024, I'm going to try to remember to do that. But I might miss some folks. So if you come in and this is your first time on a live in 2024 and I don't do that, say, hey, where's my pom-pom? My 2024 pom-pom. And I'll pull it right on out. So yeah. So if we're thinking about, like, if you want something in the future, like your soul is desiring, like you desire some kind of difference, some change, some whatever, look, just be grateful for what you got right now. Be grateful. Oh, you're welcome, honey. You are welcome. Be grateful for what you have right now. Be grateful for what you have right now. When you desire more, a secret weapon, a secret sauce, a clue, right, is to be grateful for what you like. Just be grateful. Like if you want a new car, you don't get a new car by being ticked off at your current car, right? Think about it. You got a car and you got some trouble. Maybe it's got some trouble. Some trouble with it. It's not getting you to point A and point B, or it's just not what you want. Whatever. You better find us a place to be grateful for it. Something about it you got to practice great. Now, I'm not saying that we ignore the things that are problematic for us. I am not. I am pragmatic. At the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm not saying that we ignore the things that are problems for us. But I am saying, beloved, that if you don't appreciate, if you fail to have the attitude of gratitude, if you fail to appreciate what you have right now, when we fail to do that, we block our blessings. There's just no way around it. We block our blessings because we have this negative energy around our future desire, our desire for the future, right? We have this negative energy around our desire for the future. And it's got to work its way through all of that to get to us because we are having a problem with what is. And it's okay. Like, there are lots of times when I don't like what is, but I'm going to tell you, here's another tool. When you don't like what is, you focus on something that you do like. We cannot like what is and deal with it. Do what we need to do. Release it, let it go, change, whatever. You can not like what is, but you can't focus on not liking what is. See, that's the thing. You cannot like it, but if you focus on not liking it, you're going to get the results of where you focus. So you got to focus on what's in your life that you do like. Deal with what you don't like. Deal with it, release it, let it go. But if you keep talking about it, you keep looking at it, you open up all the sides and you consider all this over and over and over again, and you dream about it and you write about it and you share about it, guess what? You're getting more of it every time. Every round goes deeper and deeper and higher and gives you more and more. No, our focus matters. So that's why gratitude is the thing that helps to balance us, especially when we're in a situation for something that we do not want. Beloved, find something to be grateful for. If we are going to, since we are going to leverage 2024, we're going to take advantage of every opportunity that it brings us. Since we are going to maximize the breaths in our body. Happy Monday, Keisha Yerby. Happy Monday. Since we are going to do those things, then it is imperative, absolutely imperative, that we leverage our 2024. Absolutely imperative that we leverage it. And so I want to invite everyone. We are starting our first class of the year, and I am absolutely grateful for that, for the first class of the year. Our first class is called You or Procrastination. If you are challenged with procrastination, we are going to look at this thing of how do we maximize our own personal selves, personal effectiveness. We are looking at how we releasing in procrastination and maximizing our personal effectiveness. And so I'm inviting you to if this is something that you need, right? We will start on the 23rd, 2 weeks from now. So I'm just going to pull it up, share my screen so you can see what it looks like, and I will put the link in the chart window. What's happening? Is this it? Yeah, okay. The Freedom Series, Releasing Procrastination, Multiplying Your Personal Effectiveness. We will begin on January the 23rd. We'll meet on Zoom. It's $173 for 4 weeks. You can pay in 2 parts or pay in full. It is up to you. And here's the link. The link is in the chat. So You or Procrastination. You or Procrastination. What's going to get the most energy this year? So this year I will be offering a series of courses through the Freedom Series. Through the Freedom Series, we're going to offer, I think, about 8 courses this year. And so I invite you to be a part of whatever it is that you need to be a part of. Like I'm created to be a teacher and a speaker, and I'm created to have life-giving conversations. And sometimes that's packaged in teaching. Sometimes it's packaged in teaching. And ultimately, the goal is to help spread love, that every soul would know love and know that they are loved. And sometimes procrastination just gets in our way. I know it has, gotten in my way many, many, many years. So as I'm teaching to 4 others and 2 others, I'm also teaching for and to myself. And, the teacher always gets the first lesson. Always, always, always. All right, beloved, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I simply do not have the right to not be amazing. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Have a phenomenal day. Catherine, it was good to see you on.